Should be coming up here in just a second. That's what I mean. Now, we're hoping we don't have an echo. Today, and that it's sounding a little better. We have an echo. We do. I don't know why. Let me kill it real quick. I tested this last night. We didn't have an echo. We'll be right back. Turn that thing off. All right. Seems like we might be dealing with the echo still, which is odd. So hopefully we've got that resolved. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. You want to see if you can pull the feedback up, and we'll just see if we're still echoing or not.
All right, this meet is going to go quick. With only 2 schools, it's going to move right along today. So our girls 200-yard medley is up first. In lane 2, we have Cedar Valley, Shaylee Kluber, Elizabeth Shago, Natalie Milligan, Kiana Tomei. In lane 3, we have Cedar Valley, Abigail Kendall, Ashlyn Lockwood, Caitlin Reary, Danielle Hardy. In lane 4, we have Karina Mendez, Brooklyn Connolly, Sasha Runnelson, and Savannah Keever. Our lane 3 Cedar Valley girls have the seed time to beat in this at 2:09.69.
Yeah, the other two don't have seed times on here, so we don't really know what we're going to see.
How they're going to come across, yep.
That's interesting. They've got Danielle on the free instead of backstroke on this.
Yep.
So in lane 3, you've got Shaylee Kluber, and lane 2, you've got Shaylee Kluber. Lane 3, you've got Abigail Kendall, and in lane 4 for Uinta, you've got Karina Mendez. Abby and Shaylee going to the wall together for Cedar Valley. Abby gets a better turn. Shaylee's trying to swim it back and pull it even for the two Cedar Valley teams going into the wall.
Got Ashlyn in the water.
In lane 3.
And
Brooklyn Conley Brooklyn Conley up in lane 4 and Elizabeth Shago in lane 2.
Right now, Ashlyn's keeping a good distance here.
Brooklyn is pulled into that second position ahead of Elizabeth and is trying to eat up some of that gap. And then on the exchange, we'll have Caitlin Reary in the water now for Cedar Valley in lane 3, going into the butterfly stretch.
We've got Sasha and Natalie. Sasha has had just a little bit here.
Yeah, we're seeing Cedar Valley in lane 3 kind of stretch this out, and it looks like it's going to be a fight for that second place, with Uinta starting to make that gap quite a bit bigger for second place.
Got Danielle Hardy, who's getting ready to go off here up the block in the water.
Come on, Danielle. Go, go, go. So Danielle on that final 50 yards for Cedar Valley, who has this race pretty much wrapped up. It looks like for Uinta, we've got Savannah in the water in lane 4. And it looks like they've got second place taken care of at this point, unless Kiana can track her down.
Cedar Valley comes in at 2:14.30, a whole bunch slower than their seed time at 2:09.69.
I do think we have some of the regulars out with COVID.
Yeah, so this group has not swam together for a little bit. In lane 4, they come in at 2:28.42, and Cedar Valley comes in at 2:31.83. Okay, our boys are up next. In lane 2, we have Cedar Valley, Logan Chamberlain, Elijah Shago, Brett Meyering, Brady M. In lane 3, we have Uinta, Jagger Morton, Arter Dari, Maddox Morton, and Wyatt Kiver. In lane 4, we have Uinta, Caleb Slaw, Colin Thomas, Grant Moulton, Wake Murray. In lane 5, we have Uinta, Joseph Caldwell, Aiden Anderson, Alec Rimush, and Gavin Bain. Sorry if we pronounced your kids' names incorrectly.
Yeah, this one looks like Uinta's got a significant advantage in this particular relay based on the seed times.
Yeah, they've got a 7-second lead on everybody else here.
So in lane 3, that was Lager Morton.
I think it's Jagger.
Our printer
Sorry,
is not great.
The printers, yeah.
Jagger finished up, and we've got Arthur Dari in the water right now in lane 3 leading out. Lane 4, Colin Thomas, also from Uinta. Lane 2 for Cedar Valley, we've got Elijah Shago in the water. Up in lane 5, we've got Aiden Anderson. Arthur keeping the lead for Uinta in lane 3 as they go into their exchange into the butterfly leg. So we've got Grant Moulton in the water. We've got Maddox Morton, followed by Grant Morton in lane 4. Lane 2, we've got Brett Meyering hitting the water for Cedar Valley, with Uinta in lane 3 just commanding lead. going into their final exchange with Wyatt Keever in the water for the last 50 yards. Good looking relay bunch going on there. Wake Murray in lane 4 in that second place position, and in third place for Cedar Valley, we've got Brett Myring finishing the butterfly with Brady hitting the water.
Yep. Nice. Uinta comes in at 1:50.61, a little bit slower than their seat time as well. I did hear from a couple of the swimmers that the water is warmer than normal.
Yeah, last few meets.
Yeah, which makes it really hard on the swimmers. They actually prefer a lot colder. Uinta also takes second place at 2:01.45. Yeah, they're also a lot slower than their seat time. So unfortunately, the warm water makes a huge difference for them.
It does. We like the cold water. All right, finishing up in Cedar Valley finishing up in lane 5 is Gavin Bain, and we've got the next event coming up.
Okay, this is our girls 200-yard freestyle. In lane 3, we have Hadley Thomas with Uinta, and in lane 4, we have Karina Mendez with Uinta. Hadley has got the quicker time here, again by quite a bit. 2:22 versus 2:37.
Yeah, so I mean, based on the heat sheet, it looks like in lane 3, Hadley should have the advantage in this race as she just immediately pulls out to about a body length, coming out a bit quicker than Karina. So this is an 8-lap race. It's not a sprint, and it's not really a distance event. It's an interesting one for swimmers to try and figure out how to pace themselves.
Hadley's just cruising along here.
Yeah, she's coming into the wall at the halfway point. I think it's the first time in quite a while we've had just 2 teams in the water.
Mm-hmm. Which makes this event go quick.
So in lane 3, Hadley is coming to the wall for her last 2 laps, and expect to see her pick it up a little bit and finish as strong as she can as she picks up her kick a little bit in the water. You expect to see her pick that kick up on the last 25 and really push with whatever she's got left. Karina is on her last two laps.
Yeah, Hadley's got a good half a pull length on Karina.
She's almost got a full length. But she is looking like she's tired right now. Not a lot left to give.
She's also going to go over her seed time here. 2:26.12, so about 3 seconds slower. It's hard as we're moving into state and getting into towards the end here in regions for all the swimmers to have slower seat times. You want to have, they're hoping for faster,
they're
not
all
slower.
hoping for faster times. And Karina hits the wall with a 2:42. So both of them went slower than they would have liked. All right.
Okay, our boys are up next. Heat 1 is Tyson Ford in lane 2 for Cedar Valley. And then we've got Jaden Jackson in lane 3 for Uinta and Isaac Weston in lane 4 for Uinta. Jaden's got the quicker time here at 2:32.63. Tyson does not have a time yet.
Yeah, I think he has generally been swimming the 150s. This is his first time in the 200. So I'm sure he himself is wondering how he's going to do.
See how they do here on their flip turns.
And really pretty even. They've all went in the wall together, pretty much came out together.
Jaden's ahead just a little bit, but really by barely. Tyson's keeping up with them.
So I have my eyes on Tyson in this event just because it's new to him. And so right now he's trying to figure out how to pace it based on the people he's swimming with. And so you don't know if he's coming out too fast, not fast enough, or just right.
Especially with 8 laps.
Yep.
He's doing a good job of keeping up with him, though, right now.
Staying steady right now. They are just locked in at 1 and 2. Jaden Jackson in lane 3. Tyson lane 2. Isaac Weston up in lane 4. Losing touch with the leaders. You can see him. He's definitely wearing down. Well, and he's definitely wearing down. You can see him starting to pull that stroke. He's not pushing all the way through. He's starting to pull it up next to his hip. So he's feeling it. But they're going to be neck and neck going into the last 50 yards. Come on, Tyson.
One more. Almost there.
And then it really comes down to who can just gut it out.
Yeah.
Tyson's got a little more left in the tank than he might have thought.
Pulling ahead just a little bit here.
See, he's picking up his kick. Come on. Now he's not going to see if Jaden makes a move. Briegman's right, but it's not going to matter.
Well, that's
He's got
exciting.
enough in the tank to push through and win this heat. Good for you, Tyson. Good job.
Awesome.
Nice.
Tyson comes in at 2:25.43, and
that puts him in the next heat. Yeah.
Jaden comes in at 2:28.61. So Jaden dropped time. So good job to him. He PR'd. Isaac is coming in. He's almost to the wall here.
No,
he's going to come in at 2:45.66. Nice job. I always love it when the no times.
You never know what to expect.
Yep, take first. Okay, our heat 2, we have in lane 2, we have Isaac Richardson for Uinta. Lane 3 is Braden Scott, Cedar Valley. Lane 4 is, I'm guessing it's Arthur Dari for Uinta. And lane 5 is Casey Partlow for Uinta. Braden is the time to beat in this at 1:53.02. He is a super quick swimmer. Always impressive to watch in the water.
But not normally swimming a 200. More the 150 swimmer. But just fast when he's in the water. I don't think it matters what he does.
Yeah, looking really good. Uinta in lane 4 with Arthur. For Archer, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name there. He's in second place at the moment.
So right now, Braden is just trying to know what his pace is. He got his coach walking the sideline with him, trying to give him a mark to follow.
Which is impressive of me that they don't fall in all the pacing back and forth or run into something.
I'm sure it's happened, and I'm sure it'll happen again.
Braden's looking really good.
So
he's got a solid lead.
Coach is trying to get him to pick up just a little bit, getting down where Braden can see him, telling him to pick it up.
Again, these swimmers are doing all they can to qualify for state here. For Cedar Valley, we've got 2 swim meets left. I'm not sure about Uinta.
Right. Last 50 yards. So that was a 50-second split. 30-second split. The coach is trying to get him to just push that last bit.
He is at 1:53.32, so just a little bit slower than his PR time.
3:10, yep.
His C time, sorry. Uinta comes in fourth. Artur comes in at 2:02.46, so he's also just a little bit slower than his C time. Isaac comes in, let's see, third place at 2:14.88, so just a little bit slower as well. And we've got Casey wrapping up here at 2:25.13. And he actually PR'd. He dropped 5 seconds, so good job to him. Okay, our girls 200-yard IM is up next. In lane 2, we have Brooklyn Connolly with Uinta. Lane 3 is Daisy Wilson, Uinta. Lane 4, Kenzie Benson, Uinta. And in lane 5, we have Abigail Kendall with Cedar Valley. The time to beat here is Daisy Wilson. She's got a 2:50.51.
It's looking like it's going to be lane 3 and 4. On the heat sheet, looks like lane 3 and 4 will be the closest in the race.
Both Uinta.
But Abby in lane 5 is a no time. And she's
actually looking really good.
Barely leading out right now.
Yeah.
You know, when I swam this event, well, I didn't swim the 100. I swam the I did swim the 200. I can do 50 yards of fly. And that's the big thing is, you know, 100 fly is one thing. Gutting out 50 yards is a different one. Sometimes you can do it even if you're not a great flyer.
Yeah, it's impressive. Again, these swimmers who do this is impressive to me. It's about as impressive to me as the 500 is, just because you know all the strokes, you do them well enough to be in this race.
So Daisy has a good backstroke. In fact, she was pulling in on Abby, but she just took one stroke too many into the wall and was kind of messed up her flip turn. So she lost the ground she had made up on Abby, and I think she'd have been quite a bit closer when they hit the wall.
Yeah, Abby's looking really solid right now.
So Abby's just maintaining that lead up in lane 5. She's doing a good job. She's solid on all of her strokes.
Yeah, looking good.
She doesn't really have a significant weak spot. Kenzie's just staying in touch, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, Daisy and Kenzie are both really neck and neck here.
A 3-second gap on their heat times, and that's kind of what you're looking at in the water right there between second and third.
Abby's looking really good. She's on her last stroke here. Getting ready to come into the wall for last 25.
Okay, Abby's pretty well got up. Does Kenzie have anything for Daisy? Daisy's starting to pull away a little bit from Kenzie, put a little more space between the two of them. Abby mustering whatever strength she has left to push into the wall. She finishes with a 2:40.39. Good swim.
Nice job. Yeah, again, no time and comes in first. It's super impressive to me.
Daisy's going to finish in second.
She comes in at 2:51.90, so just a little bit slower than her seed time as well. Kenzie's going to come in. She came in at 2:57.23, so also a little bit slower than her seed time.
Yeah, Brooklyn Connolly finishing up in lane 2. Excuse me.
We don't have she didn't touch hard enough on when she came in, so we're not sure what her time was on that. Okay, our boys are up next. We have Elijah Shago, lane 2 for Cedar Valley. Lane 3 is Gavin Bain for Uinta, and lane 4 is Tate Spencer for Cedar Valley.
So no times in 2
of the lanes. Gavin has got a seat time of 3:26.37.
And Tate Spencer up in lane 4 with a no time. Tate coming out quick, actually. Tate's been working on that butterfly. He muscles through the butterfly. He's still got to work on his timing. You can tell he's muscling through it, and he's still looking for that timing to make it smooth and a little more powerful. So Tate and Elijah. Tate out in lane 4, Elijah in lane 2, and first and second for Cedar Valley with Gavin Bain. In lane 3 for Uinta.
Yeah, Tate's just cruising along here in backstroke.
And he transitions into breaststroke.
Into breaststroke, yeah. Which this stroke I think I would die on. The coordination, the breathing.
And you can just see the tire happening.
Oh, yeah. It's a long race for them. I think the other thing, too, I'm impressed with is they know what stroke they're on.
I said there are only 4. It's not that hard to remember.
I'm sure I'd remember.
Although we've seen races where someone did the wrong stroke.
Yeah,
where they transitioned into the wrong stroke.
And that would totally be me.
Yeah, it definitely happens.
Tate's looking really good here, getting ready to do his flip turn for his last 25 on his free.
I think if you haven't swum this race before, the butterfly and the breaststroke, those 2 strokes take it out of you.
Oh, yeah.
Breaststroke is a really relaxing stroke when you're just, in the pool doing nothing. And as he finishes up.
Oh, and we've got a no touch, so we're not sure where he came in
at. Bad touch. I didn't see the time on the wall when he went in. But breaststroke, when you're racing it competitively, produces tons of drag, and it wears you out.
Yeah.
And it is not an easy thing to do competitively, and it just burns up a lot of energy.
Sorry.
You're just grateful for that last 50 of freestyle at that point.
Man, it looks like we may be having pad issues. We've got Tate. We've got to time up now if it's correct. It's 3:16:08. And Elijah comes in at,
yeah, we've got the pads, a whole bunch. We don't know what happened.
It came in at 3:34:42, but which can't be right because he's been there for a little bit. Anyway, yeah, those times aren't correct, so I'm not sure on that who.
Either we had bad touches, a couple of them, or the pads are having issues.
Yeah, Gavin came in 3rd there. Okay, our next heat we have Alec R for Uinta in lane 1. Lane 2 is Grant Moulton. Uinta. Lane 3 is Maddox Morton for Uinta. Lane 5 is Wyatt Kiever for Uinta. And lane 5 is Mason Wood for Uinta.
So in lane 3 and 4, you see that rhythm in the butterfly. See how it almost looks effortless in lane 3. Maddox has just a really pretty butterfly going on. It just generates a lot of power when you have that flow and that timing going on.
Yeah, Maddox is looking really solid here.
No, they're really good. But Wyatt up in lane 4 isn't exactly gone. So it'll be interesting to see, based on the heat times, I'm curious to see if Maddox has a particular stroke where he just
shines really well.
Yeah. Because right now Wyatt is right on his heels.
Yeah, Maddox.
In fact, Wyatt is right next to him.
It really will come down to flip turns and how well their strokes are.
Well, Wyatt is pulling ahead, as you see in this race. Oftentimes, especially when it's close, you got 2 people next to each other where one has a particularly dominant stroke. You see the yo-yo effect happen.
Yeah, Wyatt definitely got a better flip turn off the wall. Is ahead of him just a little bit, so really it's going to come down to how they do in their freestyle stroke.
Yeah, at this point it's who's got a better freestyle and who has more gas in the tank.
Yeah.
Which right now, Wyatt looks like he has more gas in the tank.
But Maddox
here comes Maddox.
Yeah, Maddox is definitely, and they're going to flip together here.
Like very different styles in that freestyle. The recoveries are definitely different. Oh, that's a race.
I think Maddox is going to get it.
I think he's going to get it.
Wow, just barely.
Just.
Maddox comes in at 2:18.87. Wyatt comes in at 2:19.09. Good job to Wyatt. He dropped quite a bit of time.
Yes, he did.
From 2:25 down to 2:19, so that was impressive. It's always fun to see. You just never know up until those very last, really, few seconds how it's going to go.
That was a good race between the two of them.
Grant comes in third at 2:37.28, so he also PR'd, so nice job to him. Mason comes in at 2:56. He dropped a ton of time, right? I'm looking at that right. Yeah,
Yep.
if it's right, he dropped a ton of time. He was at 3:01.42, so that's amazing.
Alec down to lane 1 looks like he's going to drop a few seconds as well. A couple seconds, actually. Yeah. Good job. Almost
yeah,
three.
Alec comes in at 3:15.65, so almost 2 seconds. Nice job. Okay, our 50-yard freestyle's up next. These will go quick. Ella Black is in lane 1. Actually, these are all Cedar Valley. Ella Black, lane 1. Lane 2 is McKaylee Freeman. Lane 3 is Kylie Carlisle. Lane 4 is Cammie Allred. Lane 5 is Olivia Hardy. And lane 6 is Emberly Milligan. Kylie has got the time to beat in this.
So we've got
Right now, really.
everybody. 3.
Yeah, really. 1, 2, and
You got Kylie kind of out in the lead. The flip turn kind of separated the pack a little bit.
I think Kylie is definitely still going to have
McKaylee
this
Freeman's
here.
trying to sneak in for that second place spot. Well, nope, I'm seeing up in
lane.
Nope, that's a warm up.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
was just about to call it.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay, so Kylie comes in
she
at
had a bad touch, but I think she actually touched second.
36.71. Kylie dropped time, so nice job to her. So who do we think is in second place?
I think McKaylee touched second. I think just a bad touch on the pad, but I think she was in
Which is great because
second.
that means that she PR'd, which is awesome.
Good for her.
Yeah, it always throws us when our pads don't work. Okay, in lane 1 we have Shaylee McLaughlin for Cedar Valley. Lane 2 is Lily Bryson, Cedar Valley. Lane 3 is Sasha R with Uinta. Lane 4 is Tatum Wamla, Cedar Valley. Lane 5 is Savannah Keever with Uinta, and lane 6 is Caitlin McCurdy with Cedar Valley.
So no lane 4 in the water right now.
No Tatum.
No Tatum. But Sasha is got this sewn up for first place. Looks like lane 2, Lily Bryson, is going to be in there for the second place spot.
32.63. Nice job to Sasha.
All right.
Okay, in heat 3, again, these are all Cedar Valley. Shaylee Kluber, lane 1, lane 2, Caitlin Reary, lane 3, Alyssa Roth, lane 4, Dory Tweedy, lane 5, Kiana Tomei, and lane 6 is Abigail Butters.
So Alyssa coming out really fast with Dory Tweedy, the two teammates going at it. Dory gets about ahead on that flip turn, but Alyssa is trying to battle back. They're head to head going in. I think Dory might just out-touch her, which she does.
Dory, comes in at 27.96.
That's a PR for Dory?
Alyssa comes in at 28.27. Dory PR, so that's awesome. Nice job. Okay, our boys are up next. In lane 2, we have Jacob Nelson. Lane 3 is Declan Isaacson, and lane 4 is Ian W., all Cedar Valley.
Good job. All right, so we've got
Jacob's in lane 2, which doesn't actually honestly surprises me that he's ahead. He's also a no time. He's been another fun one to watch this year.
He's come along well this year.
Yeah, actually. A long ways. In fact, I think this is his first. I think this is his first year swimming. I believe he comes in at 26:53. So nice job to him. That's really impressive.
26.
It might be his. Yeah, it might be his second year, but anyway, he's been really fun to watch.
26:53 puts him in the last heat.
Ian
so
comes in second
a good time.
37:49.
Yep.
Okay, in lane 1 we have Samuel Cook. Lane 2 is Dana McGoffin. Lane 3 is Nolan Spencer. Lane 4 is Joshua Ortiz. Lane 5 is Ryan McCleve. And lane 6 is Zach Joseph. Again, all Cedar Valley swimmers here.
And a lot of 31 seconds in here. It's going to be really tight lanes 2 through 5 based on the heat sheet. Well, I say that. And then Dana gets a really good start.
Yeah, he's looking really good here.
He had a good start. Nolan trying to reel him in. Gets a
he just lost his goggles. Dana his goggles just came off. That always makes it a little bit tricky.
Well, or it makes you swim faster because you're mad. I've seen it go both ways.
It's going to be close between these two. Maybe.
I think no one's going to take him. And he does in lane 3 with a 31:77.
Nice job.
Heat 3.
Okay, heat 3. We have Nolan Case for Cedar Valley. Lane 2 is Brendan Montgomery, Cedar Valley. Lane 3 is Taggart Hughes, Uinta. Lane 4, Brett Meyering, Cedar Valley. Lane 5, Tanner Bentley, Cedar Valley. And lane 6 is Connor Bishop for Cedar Valley.
We're missing
we're missing quite a few here.
5 and 6 right now.
So 2, 5, and 6.
So we have Nolan Case in lane 1.
So Taggart is the time to beat here at 28:11 in lane 3. But really,
yep.
Brett may take him here.
Yeah, Brett Meyering.
Ahead just barely. We'll see how they come into the wall. It's going to be close.
Taggart
may pull it out.
Brett's got him. Brett got him.
Brett comes in at 28:57, so just a little bit slower than his seed time. Right. Taggart comes in at 29:22. Okay, our last heat. Corbin Nelson, lane 1 for Cedar Valley. Lane 2 is Colin Thomas, Uinta. Lane 3 is Caleb Slaw for Uinta. Lane 4 is Wake Murray, Uinta. Lane 5, Tate Scott, Cedar Valley. Lane 6 is Alexander Burnside for Cedar Valley.
In lane 2, we got Colin Thomas going into the wall with Tate Scott up in lane 5. Lanes 2 and 5 right now are actually fighting for 1-2.
Yeah, I really don't know.
But now you see Caleb starting
like
to push up in there.
Here. Colin comes in.
Tate takes it.
Tate takes it. Yeah, nice job. 26:41. So he PR'd. Nice job to him. And Colin comes in at 26:55, so just a little bit slower than his seat time in second. Nice job. Okay, our girls 100-yard butterfly is up next.
Well, are we on break? We're on break.
Oh, we're on break.
We are headed to break. We'll be back with you in a little bit.
I wanted to introduce myself.
Now. 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 Hello. 1, 2. Okay, just testing the audio again here. We've been trying to play with some settings and I want to make sure we don't have an echo back or haven't caused another issue. So we'll just see what this sounds like.
Back up. All right, we've got our 100-yard butterfly coming up here. So we've got the girls at the block. In lane 2, we have Sasha R. with Uinta. In lane 5, we have Caitlin Reary for Cedar Valley. Lane 4 is Allison Valadez with Uinta. And lane 5 is Savannah Keever with Uinta.
Caitlin Reary's got the time to beat here, is that right?
Caitlin's got the time to beat, yep.
She's first in the wall in that first lap.
This has been, I feel like, for Caitlin, a solid.
She's the best flyer on the team.
Yeah.
I mean, for sure.
I think there was a word I was looking for. That was it. Yeah, she's looked really good this season. But in lane 4, you got Allison right on her heels.
Allison's last turn was
a 118.
Was just better than Caitlin's on that, and I think Caitlin's got this taken care of. Faster turn though, coming from Allison in lane 4.
Caitlin comes in at 1:15.68. Allison's going to come in at 1:18.94, so just a little bit slower than her seed time. Sasha comes in third, and Savannah will come in fourth. Okay, our boys are up next. We have Aiden Anderson actually these are all Uinta. Aiden Anderson in lane 2. Lane 3 is Isaac Weston, and lane 4 is Joseph Caldwell.
So no time in lane 2. These are all Uinta swimmers. Isaac with a 1:35.
1:35.85, yeah, is the time to beat here.
But Eden, who doesn't have a time, is gonna on the first lap anyway.
Did you say
hit
Aiden?
the wall with all three. Aiden, not Eden. Aiden. I don't know why I said Eden.
There is an A there. Aiden, yeah.
Thanks for the correction.
No problem. Yeah,
I would have done it again.
Isaac and Aiden are kind of neck and neck here. Joseph's falling behind just a little bit here.
It's always interesting to me to watch these different heats of butterfly in particular. I mean, you see it with every stroke. You see the proficiency in the stroke get better and better as you go through the heats.
Yeah.
But I think butterfly is the one where it's most noticeable when you're learning it.
Oh, yeah.
There's the strength aspect to it, which is huge. But there's the timing and flow aspect to it, which is just as important in this stroke.
And it's interesting to watch them, like, in their kick, have their arms come out of the water. I mean, you start to learn really quickly.
Yeah, because we'll see as we see
awesome.
As we see Braden Scott and Jagger Morton go at it here in the next heat. You'll see that strength. There's the strength aspect to it, but there's the timing and flow, which is what makes that butterfly stroke look beautiful.
Aiden comes in first at 1:30.81, so nice job again. Again, no time, and he came in first. That's impressive.
It's a difficult stroke, and my props to anyone who swims a 100-yard butterfly, period.
All right, in lane 1, we have Andrew Hunt for Uinta. Lane 2 is Jacob Nelson for Cedar Valley. Lane 3 is Braden Scott for Cedar Valley. Lane 4 is Jagger Morton for Uinta. Lane 5 is Alex Burnside for Cedar Valley. And lane 6 is Tate Spencer for Cedar Valley. Braden is the time to beat at 57:59. He is super quick.
Braden's coming out quick. Again, just look at that flow. It's so fun to watch.
Jagger really, their
right
time
there.
is super similar. Jagger's is 57:74, so really they're not far off from
Braden is
each other.
putting on, he's stretched it out to a full body length, which is going to be real hard to make up in one lap.
Braden has definitely
Boy,
got
they
the
both
lead
have a great
here.
butterfly stroke.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Actually, all three of these look really good.
Nice. Braden comes in
PRs.
at 56:08. Wow. Okay, and then Jagger comes in at 58:15, so just a little bit slower than his seed time. Jacob
Nelson,
came in third at,
and he PR'd.
yeah, and he PRs at 1 minute flat 66, so nice job to him. Okay, our girls freestyle, 100-yard freestyle is up next. In lane 2, we have Emberly Milligan for Cedar Valley. Lane 3 is Ella Black, and lane 4 is Dory Tweedy, all Cedar Valley swimmers. Ella's got the time to beat in this, but again, as we've seen today and some other times, no time does not mean anything. Are we missing? Who are we missing?
We're missing lane 2.
Are we missing? Oh,
Emberly's not in the
Emberly.
water. So Dory Tweedy.
Dory has got a solid lead here.
How does Dory not have a time in the 100 free yet this season?
You know, actually, Olivia Hardy is in the water, so I'm not sure what happened here. That's
Olivia's
not her.
not in the water.
You're right. Sorry. Ella is in the water.
Olivia's in the next heat. I just didn't know Dory hadn't. She'd been swimming this in the relays. I didn't know she hadn't swum it individually in this season.
She's looking really solid here. Dory's going to come in first at 102.51. That's an impressive time. That puts her in the heat 3.
That actually puts her in first place overall, unless Alyssa has a personal best or Danielle.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That looks like a first place overall.
Ella's coming into the wall here, just on her last 25.
She might.
It looks
she's
like
right close to a personal best.
looks
She's gonna be
like
right
she's
close to
gonna-
it.
Well,
Not quite.
nope,
Almost.
137.40. She was close. 136.71. Okay, our heat 2. We have Olivia Hardy in lane 1. Again, these are all Cedar Valley. Olivia Hardy, lane 1. Lane 2 is Natalie Milligan. Lane 3 is Kiana Tomei. Lane 4 is Tatum Wamless. Lane 5 is Kylie Carlisle. Lane 6 is Cami Allred. Kiana is the time to beat at 110.98.
So we're missing lanes 3 and 4 here.
Oh, so Kiana is not the time to beat because she's not in the water. so lane 2 is Natalie Milligan, who's got the lead right now.
Up in lane 5, we've got Kylie Carlisle, who's looking like she's Kylie, who's looking at that second place position, with Cami and Olivia in that third place spot. It's always fun to watch the new swimmers come along, and I've been impressed with the work Olivia has put in over the season.
It's been super impressive.
She looks like a totally different swimmer than who started.
So true. Natalie is coming in on her last 25 here. She's going to PR 1:17.36.
Oh, nice.
So
Good for
she
her.
dropped a whole ton of time, so that's awesome. In lane 5, we have Kylie, who came in at 1:23.63, who also PR'd, so nice job to her. And Olivia comes in third at 1:31.14, who also PR'd. So nice job, all three. Okay, our heat 3, we have, right? Yes.
Yep,
Abigail
final heat.
Butters, lane 1, Cedar Valley. Lane 2 is Elizabeth Shago, Cedar Valley. Lane 3 is Alyssa Roth, Cedar Valley. Lane 4 is Danielle Hardy, Cedar Valley. Lane 5 is Daisy Wilson, Uinta. And lane 6 is Brooklyn Connolly for Uinta. Alyssa Roth has the time to beat at 1:04.20. Danielle is just behind her at 1:05.65.
Danielle and Alyssa have an ongoing feud.
Yeah,
in this
it's an ongoing battle.
teammate battle. Danielle gets a great turn there. Now they're really fighting a 102 from Dory for first place.
That is true. That is true. They are both seniors this year, so it's been fun to watch their swim career over the last few years here.
Danielle always comes out strong in the 50.
Yeah, we'll see how
Alyssa has a stronger long game.
Yeah, Danielle's. We'll see how she does today,
Come on, Danielle.
but a lot of times starts to kind of lose.
And we got Alyssa starting to pull it even. Come on, Danielle. I'm cheering for my daughter. No disrespect, Alyssa.
We love Alyssa. Love Danielle to
We
win.
love
We'll
them
see how
both.
it goes.
I like my daughter more. See, here comes Alyssa.
Alyssa's coming up. Come on. It's going to be close.
It's that stronger
I think
game at the
Alyssa's
end.
going to touch first. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, Alyssa, 1:02.60.
Oh,
Danielle.
my They both PR'd.
Danielle comes in at 1:02.69. Am I reading that right?
9/100ths of a second.
That's awesome.
And they both PR'd.
They both PR'd
and
a
I
lot.
don't know who won. Because it was a 102 from Dory. I have no idea who actually won.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Now I can't remember. Good job. And
Great
lane
race.
5, Daisy comes in third, 1:08.55. She also PR'd, so nice job. Okay, our 100-yard freestyle for our boys are up next. Brendan, these are all Cedar Valley. Brendan Montgomery, lane 2. Lane 3 is Logan Chamberlain. Lane 4 is Ian W. And lane 5 is Tate Scott. None of these boys actually have a seed time.
That's too neat. Just some next to
But
each other
Tate
often.
is looking really solid in lane 5, which, again, doesn't surprise me a whole bunch. Scott brothers are impressive to watch in the water.
All right, so
Tate is coming into the wall here.
So he's going to set
He's going to come in at 58.78.
So 58.78 puts him in the final heat as well.
Logan comes in at 103.23.
That 58.78 puts him in a potential position for a second or third.
And Ian is just touching here, and it's a no touch, so I'm not sure how he did here. Okay, our boys are up next here. Heat 2. We have Gavin Bain, lane 1 for Uinta. Lane 2 is Joshua Ortiz, Cedar Valley. Lane 3 is Samuel Cook for Cedar Valley. Lane 4 is Ryan McLeod for Cedar Valley. Lane 5, Zach Joseph and Declan Isaacson. Zach Joseph's in lane 5. Declan Isaacson is in lane 6. Both Cedar Valley
no lane
slippers.
3 on this one, so we don't have Sam
so no
Cook.
Sam.
Lanes 1 and 2 getting to the wall first.
So the next time to beat is Ryan in lane 4 at 1:14.71.
All right, so Joshua Ortiz and Gavin Bain in lane 1, Josh in lane 2. These guys have just been right next to each other the whole time. And it looks like Josh, well, it's hard to say. Gavin's coming back at him as they go into the wall. I'm not sure who's going to touch first. I think Josh is just going to touch him. No, Gavin gets
Gavin
him.
takes it at
By less than a
1:16.91.
tenth, yep.
Wow, and he had a serious PR at 1:21.13. So nice job
Good
to
for him. Yeah.
Josh comes in at 1:17.07, who also PR'd. Nice job.
All right, heat 3.
Okay, our heat 3. We have Alec R in lane 1 for Uinta. Lane 2 is Connor Bishop for Cedar Valley. Lane 3 is Tyson Ford, Cedar Valley. Lane 5 is Mason Wood, Uinta. Lane 5 is Tanner Bentley for Cedar Valley. And lane 6 is Dana McGoffin for Cedar Valley.
Missing lane 2 and 5 in this event.
So Tyson actually has the time to beat in this at 1:05.55. He's actually come a long ways.
Tyson has had a great season.
Yeah, I mean, it's been really, really fun to these swimmers who have never swam before. I'm sure Uinta has seen the same thing. It's just been super fun to watch these swimmers who have not been involved really in anything and decided to swim and have really done a great job this season.
Yeah, this is Tyson's first season, and he's been looking really good. He's continued to kind of set PRs through the season, and his stroke's been getting better and better. His turns have been getting a lot better.
He's looking really solid. Right now, it really is
It's anybody's race.
Mason and Tyson, who really are head-to-head.
Mason's
gets pulled ahead just a little bit.
Slightly better turn, but Tyson's surging here at the end. Come on, Tyson. Mason sees him, but I think Tyson got him. Beat him to the punch.
Tyson comes in at 1:03.52, so he PR'd by almost 2 seconds, so nice job to him. Mason comes in at 1:04.14, who also PR'd, which great job, great job.
Nice.
Alec comes in third at 1:09.83, so actually all three of those boys all PR'd, so nice job. Okay, heat 4, we have lane 1, we have Taggart Hughes for Uinta. Lane 2 is Brady M for Cedar Valley. Lane 3 is Maddox Morton, Uinta. Lane 5 is Wyatt Keever for Uinta. Lane 7 is Corbin Nelson for Cedar Valley. And lane 6 is Brett Meyering for Cedar Valley. We must have had a false start. I'm not sure what happened here.
I missed it. I was prepping for the next event.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. All right.
Okay. So lanes 3 and 4 is Uinta. That looks like your race.
54.85 is the time to beat with Maddox.
Maddox has that windmill recovery in his stroke. He's got the straight elbows in lane 3. versus in lane 4, you see that elbow bend as you come across, and that windmill.
And if I remember
is a
right, I
distinctive
think
stroke.
Wyatt and Maddox were up against each other, right, in the last heat that we had with both of them.
Yeah, they swam. They did. I think they swam the 200.
Yeah, so this is fun for the competitive side of it. Both are looking really solid. Wyatt has pulled ahead, but just barely. I think Wyatt's going to get it. Well, although Maddox seems to kind of surge at the end.
I think he's got it, though. Yeah.
Wyatt comes in first at 54.48, so he PRs, and let's see, Maddox comes in at 54.93, so just a little bit slower than his sea time, but awesome.
Fun
awesome
race.
job.
Yep. So we are skipping event 13. No women swimming the 500 in this event.
Oh, I was like, oh yeah, we're now to the 500 yard freestyle for the boys.
Yep.
Okay. So in lane 2 we have Jaden Jackson with Uinta. Lane 3 is Wake Murray for Uinta. Lane 4 is Isaac Richards for Uinta, and lane 5 is Nolan Spencer for Cedar Valley. Nolan is not. And I'm not sure what happened here.
It's like we have broken goggles.
Yeah.
But I think we stood up, and that.
Is that so? Is he disqualified?
That's probably a DQ if he stood up.
Oh shoot. That was a bummer right at the beginning. Does that mean he's... Yeah. Oh. I'm not sure what's happening.
The question is he going to swim a 500-yard race without his goggles?
Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, he didn't have a sea time on this. So right now in lane 4, we've got Isaac Richards. Wake's got the time to beat at 6:05.98 in lane 3, who is pulled ahead just a little bit here. Good for him if he's if he wasn't and he's still swimming. That's awesome.
I'm
not sure I could do that many laps with no goggles.
Coach has got goggles for him, it looks like. So my guess is he did get DQ'd if he stood up, but if he's going to swim the race, Coach is going to give him goggles maybe. So.
All right. Well, right now Wake and Isaac really are kind of just neck and neck here.
Coach wants to give him goggles.
Hey. It's got to be hard in the pool to know what to do.
Well, you know what? My hat's off personally to anybody who loses their goggles or has a malfunction or a DQ and just
keep swimming. It's awesome.
Because that's what you came to do, was swim the race. So I think that's awesome.
They can't catch him. Oh, gosh.
Coach is trying to give him goggles.
Well, in the meantime, we've got...
They're almost to the halfway point.
Yeah. Isaac and Wake are just they're both just kind of hanging out together. That is so funny. It's so funny.
There's a lot of confusion.
There's
Pandemonium in lane 5 right now.
Yeah. From up here, we clearly see what's happening.
Well, you're in the water.
For poor Nolan, he doesn't.
You see hands down in the water.
Yeah, Nolan doesn't understand that they're trying to give him goggles.
You just assume that someone's trying to give you. You assume it's a support coming. You just don't know what's going on in the water. So we're just past the halfway point in the race for lanes 3 and 4. And that's Wake Murray, Isaac Richards. Wake out front by a body length.
Oh. For those of you who may not know, this is 20 laps, so this is a long race. So it's generally a 6, 7, 8 minute race for every heat. Just depends on how many heats we have
and who's swimming it.
Yep.
I've said this many times in the past, but I do believe it 100%. This is an event. Coaches will put swimmers in just to see if they're serious about swimming. Because it may never be an event they swim again. Sometimes coach just wants to know if you're going to show up and swim it. Well,
I would be I would be gassed after this. There's just no, it's super impressive that they can swim this many and then they jump back in the pool for another race.
So last 100 yards, Wake and Isaac. Wake is not far enough away from Isaac at this point to say he is the victor. But it looks like Wake is still just has enough to just maintain that spot. It doesn't look like Isaac has enough to come after him. And here we see Wake starting to stretch it out a little more as he goes into his last 50 yards.
Yeah, I feel like Wake has picked up some speed here.
Oh, yeah,
it's like all of a sudden he's got like an energy boost here towards the
last
end.
75 yards and the last 50 in particular.
Looking really good. He comes in at 6:03.63, so he PR'd. So nice job to him. He was at 6:05.98.
Oh, and Isaac takes a chunk off.
Isaac comes in at 6:09, down from 6:25. Like that's super impressive. So nice job to the boys. Jaden has got a seed time here of 7:06.
So Nolan up in lane 5 has actually settled into a much better looking swim now that he's got goggles.
You can see.
Sure, he's feeling much more comfortable. Yeah. But he's on his last 100 yards, I believe. I don't know that board's right. But I'm not sure.
Nice. So Jaden comes in. Well, it's hard to say because our timers, is it 6:55.63? If that's the case, he definitely PR'd. Our pads seem to be on the struggle bus. Yeah, lane 2 is still going and he touched. So yeah, I'm not sure where he came in at, where Jaden came in at. All right, well, while Nolan is finishing up here, I'll read off the girls for our 200-yard freestyle. In lane 2, we have Cedar Valley, Abigail Butters, Caitlin Reary, Elizabeth Shago, Kiana Tomei. In lane 3, we have Cedar Valley, Danielle Hardy, Alyssa Roth, Ashlyn Lockwood, Dory Tweedy. Lane 4 is Uinta, Hadley Thomas, Kenzie Benson, Allison Valadez, and Brooklyn Connolly. In lane 5, we have Cedar Valley, Cami Allred, Ella Black, Olivia Hardy, and Shaylee Peterson. Cedar Valley has got the time to beat here at 1:51.61. Uinta is also, they've got a seed time of 2:03.65, and then the other two Cedar Valley teams do not have a time on this yet.
Always one of my funner relays to watch, actually. So Danielle Hardy opening up. Come on, Danielle. Always strong on her opening 50s. And she's going to put a length and a half, maybe 2, for Cedar Valley to start the race out, with Hadley Thomas up in lane 4 and Abigail Butters in lane 2.
Alyssa's in the water, looking really solid here.
Battle for second right now. Cedar Valley's Caitlin Reary, lane 2. Kenzie Benson in lane 4 for Uinta. Alyssa continuing to extend that gap.
Yeah, looking really good here. Ashlyn is up next.
Ella Black up in lane 5 for Cedar Valley, and then we're on the exchange for our third swimmer. Ashlyn Lockwood in the water. Allison Valadez
yeah,
in lane 4 for Uinta. Elizabeth Shago, who's also, feel like we've seen her have a okay season as she's been coming up to speed and getting faster and faster.
Dory's in the water. So they've got a solid lead. They're definitely going to bring home first here. We'll see if they can PR on their time.
Brooklyn Conley for Uinta up in lane 4. And Kiana is in lane 2 for Cedar Valley.
It's going to be close. Let's see. Where are we at? 1:54.42, so they're actually slower. Cedar Valley comes in first.
What was the seed time? Well, yeah, a little slower.
Uinta comes in, here we go. Uinta comes in second at 2:07.66, so they are also a little bit slower than their seed time. And Cedar Valley comes in third at 2:13.93. Shaylee Peterson's in the water, coming in on our last 25. They do not have a seed time for this team, or for this group of girls. 2:44.36. Okay, our boys are up next. In lane 1, we have Cedar Valley. We have Brady M., Alexander Burnside, Tate Spencer, Nolan Spencer. Lane 2 is Uinta, Andrew Hunt, Casey Partlow, Taggart Hughes, Isaac Richards. Lane 3 is Cedar Valley. Jacob Nelson, Corbin Nelson, Tate Scott, Braden Scott. Lane 4 is Uinta, Grant Moulton, Colin Thomas, Caleb Slaw, Wake Murray. Lane 5 is Uinta, Mason Wood, Alec R., Isaac Weston, Jaden Jackson. Lane 6 is Cedar Valley, Zach Joseph, Declan Isaacson, Ryan McCleve, and Nolan Case. Cedar Valley, again, has got the time to beat in this at 1:42.51. This is a fast, these boys are quick, so we'll see how they do.
It looks like it's going to be a race.
Yeah, I was going to say, against Uinta, who actually is not that far behind in their seed time.
It's really going to be the Braden Scott factor.
It really will. It'll come down to Braden and Wake. We obviously know that Wake is quick in the water from previous relays. Looking really good here.
So Colin Thomas in the water in lane 4 for Uinta, and Corbin Nilsson in the water for Cedar Valley in lane 3. Uinta starting to pull a little bit of a lead here. They had a better exchange. Uinta's going to hit the wall, it looks like, with about a full body length advantage. And we've got the Tate brothers for Cedar Valley coming up. Caleb in the water for Uinta in lane 4. Tate Scott in the water for Cedar Valley in lane 3.
Tate and Braden are just powerful in the water. So it'll be interesting to see how this comes together here, but right now Uinta is still ahead.
They're going to maintain a body length, but that's just not enough.
You've got,
in my experience so far.
You've got Wake going into the water, and Braden, who's also in. Braden is just super fast, so we'll see how they do here. Braden is already caught up to Wake.
Braden's going to pull it ahead by the first 25.
And it's really going to come down to 2 of them. Braden is ahead.
Braden's a motorboat, man.
1:43.30,
nice.
So they PR'd. So nice job to them. Uinta comes in at 1:45.07, who also PR'd.
Actually, we were a little slower. Uinta PR'd.
Oh, 140. Oh, 2.
We were just a little half second slow for
yep.
Cedar Valley.
Nice job. Nice job.
Nice swim.
Uinta comes in third at 154.55, so they're also a little bit slower. Okay, our girls' 100-yard backstroke is up next. In lane 2, these are all Cedar Valley swimmers. Lane 2 is Shaylee McLaughlin. Lane 3 is Caitlin McCurdy. And lane 4 is Abigail Kendall.
Yeah, too bad Danielle's not swimming this event today.
Yeah, she is normally does backstroke, but we've got swimmers out, who unfortunately have got COVID. It's not a fun time.
So, yeah, all no times. I guess I didn't catch that when you said that. I would expect to see Abby Kendall win this event.
My guess is that she will do well.
And she's off to a commanding lead. My guess, looking at the times, and I don't know, I'm going to call my shot early here. I'm thinking she could be in line for first or second place overall based on the heat times in the last heat.
Yeah, she's been a strong swimmer this season.
So she's got to beat a 1:15. Well, assuming that's what Hadley swims in the next event for first overall.
Yeah, Abigail's looking really good here.
Oh, yeah, she's very much in contention for a first place overall.
1:14.98, so nice job to her. Right now, she's got the lead for both heats.
So Shaylee McLaughlin in lane 2 is going to finish in second place. Wrapping up now.
Shaylee comes in at 1:36.03. Caitlin's going to come in. 1:45.22. Okay. And heat 2, Lily Bryson, lane 1, Cedar Valley. Lane 2, Kenzie Benson, Uinta. Lane 3, Hadley Thomas, Uinta. Lane 4, Shaylee Kluber, Cedar Valley. Lane 5, Natalie Milligan for Cedar Valley. Hadley's got the time to beat at 1:15.19. Like I said, Abigail's sitting at a 1:14.98, so she's going to have to beat that. Right now, Hadley is in the lead, but really,
she's got she's about a half a body length. Shaylee has a good turn and learn in lane 4.
Yeah,
but she's getting out. Yeah, I mean, you see Hadley just kind of out swimming her, pulling the gap in the water.
But Shaylee's right on her toes.
She got a little better turn.
That was a lot better turn.
But it's not enough. It's not going to be enough to outswim her, it doesn't look like.
Hadley's looking really good here.
In lane 2, we've got Kenzie Benson in that third place position. Looking like fourth is up in Natalie Milligan in lane 5. And Lily Bryson in lane 1 for that final position.
Hadley's going to come in first at 1:16.15, so she's actually a little bit slower than her seed time. Shaylee comes in at 1:18.69, so also a little bit slower than her seed time. So
overall, that's second and third. Looks like Caitlin's going to have the overall first place for this event.
Yeah, Kenzie comes in at 1:26.05, so all those swimmers are just a little bit slower. Okay, our boys are up next. In lane 1, we have Logan Chamberlain for Cedar Valley. Lane 2 is Grant Moulton, Uinta. Lane 3 is Artur Dari with Uinta. Lane 4 is Jagger Morton, Uinta. Lane 5 is Casey Partlow, Uinta. And lane 6 is Nolan Case for Cedar Valley. Artur has got the time to beat in this. Again, I probably butchered his name, but he is at 1.00.25.
He's got Jagger
but really,
right
Jagger,
on it.
which we've learned from this meet as well, is a solid swimmer. So we'll see how they do here.
They're only a second apart anyway.
Yeah, super close. 101.35.
He's got really good turns though. See.
They're kind of neck and neck at the
Artur
moment.
is going to go in first. I'm curious.
It's going to come. Well, their flip turns both really are good here.
I don't think Jagger's quite going to be able to catch him. Well,
it's hard to say.
I said that too early. He's surging.
I think Artur has got it.
Nope, Jagger
Jagger takes it.
He PRs.
Yeah, nice job.
They both PR, actually.
Yeah, nice job to both of them. Third place comes in, Grant comes in at 1:10.80. Nice job.
Oh, and I'm sorry, I messed up the...
Okay, our girls 100-yard breaststroke
title.
is up next. Elizabeth Shago, lane 2 for Cedar Valley. Lane 3 is Ashlyn Lockwood, Cedar Valley. Lane 4 is Allison Valadez for Uinta. And lane 5 is Karina Mendez for Uinta. Ashlyn's got the time to beat here at 1:22.44.
And I think, as I mentioned sometime earlier in the broadcast, breaststroke swum at race pace is a very tiring event. You're just fighting so much drag because of the nature of the stroke.
Ashlyn is in the lead, but just barely, with Allison really at her heels. They turn together.
Yeah, they're only separated by a second.
Yeah, I mean, Ashlyn is just barely in the lead here, but looking really good.
Trying to stretch it out, trying to get that full body length before she hits that last turn. Looks like she's going to get it.
Looking really good here.
Looks like Ashlyn's going to have this win. The race right now is for third place between Elizabeth Shago in lane 2 and Karina Mendez in lane 5.
Ashlyn comes in at 1:22.94, and Allison comes in at 1:25.87. Both girls just a little bit slower than their seed time. Elizabeth comes in at 1:33.28, and Karina at 1:34.18. Okay, our boys are up next. In lane 1, we have Aiden Anderson for Uinta. Lane 2 is Caleb Slaw for Uinta. Lane 3 is Colin Thomas, Uinta. Lane 4, Andrew Hunt, Uinta. Lane 5, Elijah Shago, Cedar Valley. And lane 6 is Joseph Caldwell for Uinta.
I have to apologize, everyone. I've been messing up the event numbers.
We're on number 20, 100-yard breaststroke.
What are we on? We're on 20? Yeah. Never mind, I haven't been messing up the event numbers.
Colin has got the time to beat in this at 1:12.84. Right now, he has definitely got the lead.
Yeah, he's. I don't think his.
I mean, just solid.
His win is in question.
The thing that I love about really breaststroke, and butterfly. It's really fun to see the muscles in all of their backs. It's just impressive.
So this is really right now a fight between lanes 2 and 4, Caleb and Andrew. Although Andrew got a better turn. They were closer going into the wall.
Colin comes in first, just slower than his seat time again, 1:13.49. Andrew comes in second at 1:23.12, and Caleb comes in at 1:25.09.
Aiden in lane 1 drops.
Yeah, 4 seconds.
4 seconds.
Right? Yeah, nice job. Okay, our girls 400-yard freestyle is up next. In lane 2, we have Cedar Valley. Lily Bryson, Ashlyn Lockwood, Shaylee Kluber, Abigail Butters. In lane 3, we have Cedar Valley. Alyssa Roth, Danielle Hardy, Abigail Kendall, Dory Tweedy. Lane 4 is Uinta. Kenzie Benson, Karina Mendez, Hadley Thomas, and Allison Valadez. Lane 5 is Cedar Valley. Cami Allred, Ella Black, Olivia Hardy, Shaylee Peterson. Cedar Valley's got the time to beat at 4:08.51. Right now they are in the lead.
Well, we've got Alyssa and Danielle, who both
just swam.
Both took first and second. Well, first, second, and third for the 100 free was Alyssa, Danielle, and Dory. And they're all in this heat. They're all in this event.
Solid swimmers here, which is super fun. Uinta is in second place here.
So Kenzie is in lane 4 for Uinta. Cami Allred up in lane 5 for Cedar Valley, and Liliv.
Bryson?
Lily,
I believe it's Lily. Yeah, our printer. Yeah.
In lane 2 for Cedar Valley.
Alyssa's looking really good. Danielle Hardy is about to go in the water here. Let's go.
So Alyssa leads them off with a 103, 104, somewhere in there when they hit the wall.
Looking really good. Cedar Valley's got a good lead here.
Come on, Danielle. Push it.
I figure they've got to be so tired by the time they get to the end here. All the relays they've swam in.
So Karina Mendez in lane 4 for Uinta, who's currently in second place.
Danielle is on her last 25 here. Abby Kendall is ready on deck to go in.
Getting ready for that exchange.
And Abigail's in the water.
Abby, real good, solid swimmer.
Yeah, looking really good. We've got Karina coming into the wall and Hadley up next.
For lane 4.
For lane 4, yep.
For Uinta.
Abigail's looking really solid here in the water. Hadley's in the water. Abby's coming into her last flip turn here, last 25 with Dory on deck next.
So they've got 25 plus yards right now.
And Dory's in. You've got Allison, who is up next to go into the water for Uinta.
Yep. So Cedar Valley's not quite going to put 50 yards on Uinta. Solid. They just happen to have a really solid group of girls here.
They
all
do.
seniors, though.
Dory is not a senior.
Oh, I thought Dory was a senior.
Well, I could be wrong, but I don't think she is.
No.
Well, I don't know. Now you got me questioning.
I thought Dory was a senior. Maybe I'm wrong. But they're going to lose.
She's not a senior because we had senior night last week and her name wasn't called. I had to stop and think about that. Yeah, I believe she's a junior.
We are going to lose some good seniors from the girls' team this year.
Dory's looking really solid here coming into the wall. They are already over their seed time.
A dominant swim.
4:16:03. Yeah, they looked really good. Uinta, Allison is in the water. Also getting ready for her last flip turn here, last 25.
No, I thought, for some reason, I'd been thinking she was a swimmer, senior this whole time. But you're right.
Right. All right, Allison is good. Touch here at 4:49:45. Abigail Butters comes into the wall at 5:01:73. They do not have a seed time. And lane 5, we've got Cedar Valley still in. Shaylee Peterson wrapping up.
I think she just hit the water, actually.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah,
did
so
she?
Her last 100.
Oh, okay. Yep. So we're on our last. This is our last 25.
And
okay.
those are our up and comers.
Yeah.
That team in lane 5 are all new. All of them are new swimmers.
All right, so Shaylee's on her last 50 here.
So those will be the girls that in the coming years are the ones we're talking about as being our fast seniors.
Yeah, so fun. Oh, and Abby Kendall also is not a senior. So really it's Alyssa and Danielle.
Yep.
Abby is
I thought it was
thank
Dory,
you, Wendy.
So
Abby is a sophomore. So we've got
3 of those 4 were seniors.
Yeah, we've got some solid swimmers that will come up through the next couple years, which is awesome.
So as we look into the men's, as the women are finishing up here, Uinta's got a fast team.
Yeah, they do. They're looking really good. So in lane 1, we've got Cedar Valley. We've got Logan Chamberlain, Alex Burnside, Brett Myring, Brady M in lane 1. Lane 2 is Uinta, Isaac Richards, Jaden Jackson, Taggart Hughes, Andrew Hunt. Lane 3 is Uinta, Jagger Morton, Wyatt Kiever, Artur Dari, and Maddox Morton, which I can see why they're solid there. Lane 4 is Cedar Valley, Jacob Nelson, Corbin Nelson, Tate Scott, Braden Scott. Lane 5 is Uinta, Casey Partlow, Isaac Weston, Aiden Anderson, and Mason Wood. Lane 6 is Cedar Valley, Zach Joseph, Declan Isaacson, Ryan McCleve, and Nolan Case. Again, Uinta's got the time to beat here at 3:36:27.
They've got a solid set of swimmers in there, kind of like the Cedar Valley girls. They've got a really good
Yeah, they've got a
set
good
of
solid
swimmers.
team. They've been fun to watch today. Uinta's, it's fun to kind of figure it out as you go here.
So this is Jagger, right?
Yeah, Jagger. And all of these guys have done really well today in the water, so I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah, Jagger just opening up really goodly for Uinta in lane 3. Jacob Nielsen for Cedar Valley in lane 4, with Isaac Richardson lane 2 in 3rd place for Uinta. We've got Wyatt's in the water in lane 3. What were we going to say?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm looking at the wrong lane. Sorry. Wyatt's in the water for Uinta.
Jaden in lane 2 is what I think you were saying for Cedar Valley.
Yes. Yeah, no, sorry, I'm all off. Don't mind me.
No, yeah, you're right. Corbin Nilsson, lane 4, Cedar Valley. Jaden Jackson, lane 2, Uinta. So Cedar Valley hanging on to that 2nd position, but Uinta just stretching it out.
Yeah, they're looking really good. Yeah, Wyatt is they've got a solid lead on everybody here.
So Uinta on the exchange with Arthur.
Artur is in the water.
Boy. Powerful dive.
I was going to say, and like halfway across the pool before he even came up.
Really good exchange. So for Cedar Valley, we've got Tate Scott in the water. Up in lane 4. Solidly in that second place. In third place, Taggart Hughes hit the water for Uinta.
Artur is super solid here.
25 yards on Cedar Valley for second place right now with
Maddox is about to go into the water. Looking really, really good here.
So they're going to have a little more than 25-yard advantage by the time Braden Scott hits the water, which is now.
Maddox is going to come in here.
In third place in lane 2, Taggart Hughes is going to give over to the last exchange, and Andrew Hunt is hitting the water in lane 2 in that third position for Uinta.
Braden is just trucking right along here, which again is not super surprising. He is just like a bullet in the water. Maddox is looking really solid here, coming in.
Oh, Maddox is fast.
Yeah, Maddox is like a Braden. It's super impressive to watch here. 3:41.46, a little bit slower than their seed time. We'll see how Cedar Valley does here. They come in at 3:56.78, so also a little bit slower than their seed time. Brady's coming into the wall here. They come in at 4:19.57, which actually they don't have a seed time, so nice job to them.
I didn't actually see lane 1 coming for that third place.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Unless we've got a
unless we've got
bad
no touch
in
again.
lane 2, because it hasn't registered and they're done.
Oh, they're
so
done. So Cedar Valley may have come in 4th.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm
Yeah.
really surprised.
Yeah.
I didn't think that had happened. Up in lane 6, Cedar Valley is finishing up their event. Nolan
Case is in.
is
And
finishing up
I'm
for
actually
that.
impressed with him. He wasn't sure he was going to swim today, and he got in, and good for him. So it's always good. Always good for the swimmers to be in and supporting their teams.
Well, I'm glad he's in and doing it, and had that rough 500,
Yeah.
but he swam it. Actually, that
was
says
Nolan.
a lot.
That was Nolan Spencer.
Oh, Nolan Spencer.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Nolan Case.
Nolan Spencer, not Nolan Case.
Yep.
You are right.
So yeah, I think lane 2, I think Uinta came in 3rd, and I think Cedar Valley came in 4th. And then Uinta in 5th, and Cedar Valley in 6th. That would be my... Oh. Well, now I don't know. Are we just cooling?
I think.
I'm not sure what has happened.
No, lane 1 is finished. I think people are just warming down.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Yeah, the meet is over. Everyone's just warming down. So.
Okay, nice job.
That's it. All right. Well, next week, Cedar Valley, we'll see you again.
Yep.
At Cottonwood, right?
Yes, Cottonwood.
All
yep.
right.